Happy Thursday! This week, I have been singing at the start of my Facebook Lives. What's going on here? Why am I singing? I don't know, but I am. So this is the ending of a Hershey's milk chocolate that I just gave my youngest. And he finished it in like, hi, good morning. He finished it in less than a minute. He's a chocolate lover. I ate chocolate during my whole pregnancy with him. So he loves chocolate. Okay, so good morning, good morning. Okay, so first thing is first. I don't know how many of you know. Oh, by the way, this is Shan. This is my raw Facebook Live. I'm going to attempt to be even more raw with you than I usually am. We'll see how that turns out, right? I have two products with me, two secrets with me that I will show you in due time. Please forgive my voice. It's not super great this morning. No. You want more chocolate or more candy? He wants more. Should I give him more? He's gonna be off the... Oh no. I don't know! Hold on a second. Here, you didn't finish this one. So maybe I should just break in and start talking. No? Okay, so, sorry you guys. So, let me preface with the fact that I got into network marketing about 2 years ago. Okay, hold on just a moment. Sorry, I have to get the candy for him. Here, why don't you have this one? Or do you want to try this one? Sorry about that all. Okay, so I got into network marketing about 2 years ago, and I was more of a customer. I didn't really try to utilize it as a business. And then eventually I got into it as a business. A few businesses later. Let me tell you all that I am naturally not a salesperson at all. I never have been. Hi, good morning. I never have been. And I've been a grad student for the last 2+ years. I think I started back in what? It's actually been almost 3 years, I think. I've been taking one class per term. Okay, so I get into network marketing, and the first few companies that I got into, I didn't really do much with, to be honest. I tried. I didn't try hard, but I tried. I tried off and on. I, made many mistakes in the fact that I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't really know what I was getting myself into. And much later I learned, even from one of the companies that I invested into, that I wasn't really feeling the products. So fast forward 2 years later, and I'm on my 6th venture with this hair biz, as I like to call it now. And boy, have I learned a lot. I have learned a lot. Now, I still have a lot to learn. However, I've learned so much in the last 2 years. And so that leads me to how I got into it. So I eventually was doing professional makeup and skincare. And for those of you who saw me while I was in that company, and I'm not saying my hair looks great today, but it does look, you know, it does look pretty nice, in the fact that I didn't do a whole lot with it. Just put a few of these, and I put 2 different hair products in it, and it looks pretty good for in comparison to how it looked before. That's for sure. I wanted a product that was going to not have all the crazy harsh chemicals, because I've been getting more and more into you know, non-toxic product lines. And so I was doing all of these, you know, Facebook Lives for my business, but my hair was always just bad. Like, it was just messy, and it was not a good thing. And so I happened to get some samples. I tried them out, and the week that I tried them out, my husband felt and noticed, oh my gosh, your hair is soft after like the first wash. And I was literally blown away. And I, you know, looked at, I think it was the testimonial site I looked at, and I showed it to him. And I was like, okay, you know, this is something. And so that month, within the first month after that, I joined. As soon as I had a little bit of this to join, I joined. So here's where I get like super duper raw with you, and I break down and I tell you all the raw truth to things, because this is Facebook Live and I'm doing this for you all, and so it's kind of a big deal for me. So when I joined, yes, I did love the products, as in I felt that they worked really well, very quickly, in the fact that, you know, I tried them out I tried the samples for 1 week, so I literally had product. I think I used it almost every day. I mean, because she gave me the whole slew of things to try out, and that impressed me in itself. That impressed me in itself, that I felt like she went out of her way. This is my sponsor now, so Holly, thank you so much. She went out of her way, and I tried all of them, and I absolutely fell in love with the Replenish mask. That was like my thing. I was like, wow. And then I believe she gave me the Rejuvenique too. I think she gave me everything that she had, and that blew my mind, and it smelled so good. I'm almost positive she gave that to me. But the Replenish mask just blew my mind. It blew my hair's mind. And my husband was like, okay, your hair is soft. What's going on here? So, yes, so I ended up joining, and it has been almost a year now, which I keep saying I'm so excited over, because that's exciting for me. I've been with this company for almost a year. So was I in love with the company or with the products when I first joined? Yes and no, because from a year ago to now, I do feel differently. And it's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing, because my passion for the company, or for what I'm doing with my business, has amplified and intensified and evolved over the last year, which to me, I feel is incredible, because it has given me so much more than just this, than just a product. It is not just a product to me. Hi, good morning. It is an opportunity, and I know people say that word like they misuse it all the time. but it's an opportunity to change your life. But that can mean different things to different people. You know, some people are looking for friendships. They're looking for friendships. They're looking to meet people. You know, some people are looking for a life changer in that they're looking for a business to, you know, earn, you know, either extra income, vacation, you know, income for like the extras that they may not be able to afford at the moment, or, you know, for their family. Some people are looking, you know, into retirement savings. And some people want to just go like all crazy and just, you know, make it a full-time, you know, earning opportunity. So there's different things for different people. I think that my eyes, I saw all of this stuff around me. Stuff meaning I was watching a Facebook Live from someone else that was in this company, and it definitely piqued my interest because they were talking about, you know, how much they had made, and they were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this, you know, and a year later, and it's exponential. It blows my mind. But I don't want to hype anything up for anyone. That's not the point of this. So the bottom line to that is that, as I'm like going all over the place, I didn't feel the same way about the company as I do now. The products haven't changed in the fact that, you know, they're still the same great products. They do what they say they're going to do. If you allow them the time to, you know, do their thing on your hair, you know, between a month and 3 months, is when you know, you see, oh my gosh, like what's going on here? And then you notice that your hair is growing, or your hair is softer, or your hair dries faster. I know that the other night, I had taken a shower and I used Replenish mask afterwards, which I don't use that for every shower. And I came and I sat down on the couch, and all of a sudden I felt my hair, and I was like, oh my gosh, my hair is almost dry. And it had only been a little over 5 minutes, like between 5 and 10 minutes. And I was like, okay, you know, this is, even after a whole year of being with a company, however, I am exclusive, so I don't use anything else at the moment. I'm a believer. I am a full-on believer, and I've been a believer the whole year. I don't know exactly what it is, but it just, every time I take a shower, hi, good morning. Every time I take a shower, no, you've already had enough candy. He keeps wanting candy. Every time I take a shower, I am blown away again. And it's like, how many times do I have to take a shower to realize that this stuff is amazing? Which is kind of funny, right? Oh boy, my husband messaging me. Oh my goodness. So let me just tell you, because, you know, I've talked to you about my hair and how it's changed. I still have hair growth now. That is just like, did you hear that? Let me repeat myself. After one whole year, I still have new hair growing in after a whole year. I haven't used the whole line of hair growth products, and that's what even amazes me more. I've been using pretty much the same products for the whole time when I do wash my hair, which is the IRT shampoo, the IR conditioner, and then the Replenish mask every so often. And I almost always, 99.99% of the time, I will use the Rejuvenique oil intensive. This is my friend. This is my happy time best hair friend. Not only does it smell really nice, but it's a good time in a bottle for your hair. What am I going to say? Unfortunately, I don't have the information that I could give you right now. If you'll just give me well, no, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm not going to go away again. I can give that information today afterwards in a post, so you can look for that. But, you know, I want to just tell you that the journey of this last year has both flown by. However, I've also had, you know, certain points to stop and think about why I'm on this journey. Because it hasn't been, you know, easy breezy every minute of the last year. And that's where I'm getting raw, because I could tell you, you know, that it's just super duper easy breezy, but there's no point in lying to you about that. I've definitely, you know, it's been an adventure. I think in the last month, I stopped to realize, or in the last few months, I stopped to realize what keeps me here. What sets my soul on fire? What makes me, I mean, yes, I do love the products. Yes, they do work. But what makes me continue to, you know, be here the way that I am? Why do I want to share these products with others? You know, what is it that makes me do that? So here's where I get real and raw. So I had some health issues that that were more of a priority for me at the moment, and I wanted to spend a little more time with my kids, which, you know, I'm sure anyone can understand. And I have school, and I have my husband, so I've got all this going on, and I was definitely prioritizing my time differently before. I was making my business a huge priority, which there's nothing wrong with that. Let me just say that. There's nothing wrong with that. But I decided that I needed to take a step back and work on my health as a priority. And I did that. And I would get messages periodically from, you know, some of my clients. And no, I'm not going to name any names. I'm just saying this, you know, as a broad statement. And so from the beginning, this is, you know, I knew this was more than just a product for me, than just a product that works and works great. But I think that when it actually happens to you, when, you know, people reach out and they're like, oh my gosh, love this stuff, then you're like, oh shoot, you know, there's like no greater feeling than that to me, you know, than being able to help someone out. And I started realizing that I could help people that had, you know, legitimate medical issues that may prevent them from growing their hair. And instead of having to use these, you know, harsh chemicals, they don't have to do that with my hair products, or not my hair products, but the products that I use. And that was like a huge light bulb that went on in my head, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like really something that I need to stop and, you know, take advantage of. So those were the major things that really made me stop and kind of like do a double take. And luckily I had stepped out of the box, you know, myself. And so it allowed me time to kind of internally grow, I think, in a more, just in a different, you know, perspective. So it's really being able to help people. And, you know, I mean, let's face it, even if somebody wants to get, you know, some great clean hair or have, you know, added shine or volume, I'm your chick, right? But being able to help people that, you know, the medical level just takes me to a whole different realm. It's a very good feeling for me. So, as I may be getting a little bit uncomfortable here, bearing myself to you all, you know, just to say that getting those messages periodically from different people that, oh my gosh, my hair, you know, it looks great, thank you so much, blah, blah, blah. Hi, good morning. It's a really good feeling to me, and that feeling, even, it's so big to me. It has really made a huge difference in, you know, and it's evolved why I am still here, because I want to help people. I want to help people, but I don't only want to help people with their hair. So that's where it kind of evolved, because, hey girl, what's up? Thank you for listening to me yesterday. On a separate note, I want to make a difference in people's lives. I want to inspire people to be a version of themselves that, you know, maybe they didn't think that was possible. And I know for me, I have grown as a person, you know, on the inside. People that, you know, lack confidence, such as myself, this can enable you to have so much more confidence, not just in the fact that your hair is going to be, you know, better. It's going to be great. But just overall, you know, having, you know, friendships, building professional and personal relationships with people it's really great. And I will tell you that I don't know if I'm between an ambivert or an introvert, but it has allowed me to, excuse me, to jump out of my comfort zone. And that is another huge factor, to jump out of my comfort zone, to jump. Hey girl, hi Ruby. Sorry about my voice, you guys. It's scratchy. To jump out of my comfort zone, to gain confidence that I did not have before. That is so huge for me. To, you know, to slowly build a company, or not a company, but, excuse me, that was incorrect. But, you know, my own business. And better myself, and, you know, to better my family in the long term. It's teaching my, you know, my children to really work hard. And I converted my kids over to this line as well, so they love it. So anyways, this was basically what I wanted to talk about. This is what sets my soul on fire. I love to help other people. I love to share, you know, this opportunity with other people, not just for the products, but also for, you know, for the experience, for the friendships, for the professionalism, for the relationships that you can build with other people, to get out of your comfort zone. So getting out of your comfort zone is like a whole nother realm, because it allows you to grow both professionally and personally. And so that's my story. That is what sets my soul on fire. And that is what really drives my passion. Yeah, the products are great. But it's so much, it's just evolved a lot for me. So this also is totally out of my comfort zone, just for you all. I'm sure you guys know that I'm not a huge pink person, and I I've definitely jumped out of my comfort zone this year with the pink. So this is for you guys today. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you all have a great Thursday. If anyone has any questions, you know, shoot me a message and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Bye! Thank you.